What is the future? Let's look at one child's journey into learning. In April 2010, Jack was about to turn 2, and Apple was just releasing its first iPad, or as Jack liked to call it, the Big iPod. With the iPad, Jack quickly became an enthusiastic learner, mastering animals, shapes, and colors, numbers, letters, and words, then states, capitals, and countries. He even learned all of his presidents. After about a year, it seemed there was nothing Jack and his iPad couldn't do. He loved to learn, the path seemed limitless, and it was easy to project where this path might take him over the next 20 or so years. But Jack's learning suddenly hit a wall. His steady learning that had gotten him all the way to presidents couldn't crack math or even basic addition. He could quickly tell you that president number 35 was John F. Kennedy, or that he was succeeded by number 36, Lyndon B. Johnson. But 7 plus 4, or 5 plus 3, or even 2 plus 2 would just end in a blank stare. It's like he had crashed into a wall, and none of the countless apps he tried that claimed to teach math even began to help him pass this wall. Which made us think, what do we do when a kid hits a wall? We can push, or use some kind of drill and kill method to force feed the kid with the content, but this approach isn't likely to lead to any sort of real understanding. And it certainly won't convey the idea that learning is intrinsically interesting or worth pursuing for its own sake. We can pull or spend a ton of money on expensive special effects and fake candy-coated incentives to make the kid feel like he's having a blast, even if he still isn't learning anything. But this won't get us over the wall either. So what if the child still can't scale the wall? We can skip it, give the kid a C, and move him along to the next subject with all of his peers. But this will only make the inevitable next wall even taller. We can lower our expectations and put the kid on a slower track, but should we really give up on our big dreams already? What if instead we took the best of what we know and we started with a research-based curriculum and used advanced brain and cognitive science, as well as an understanding of how intrinsic motivation drives learning? Then we combined that with principles of universal design for learning and a dynamic pacing engine that could individualize instruction to each learner, and integrated all of that into the most friction-free interface ever built. Then we could turn the wall into a learning ramp, help every kid to learn, love, and master math, and enable a better future for every child.